Mechanical engineers. If you like to know how things work, or maybe even more importantly, why they don't work, and have the curiosity and aptitude for figuring out what is needed to solve problems, you might consider a career as a mechanical engineer. When mechanical equipment, such as tools, engines, and machines, have to be designed, developed, or improved, mechanical engineers meet the challenges. They plan and develop power-producing machines, such as internal combustion engines, steam and gas turbines, and jet and rocket engines. They also design and develop power-using machines, such as refrigeration and air conditioning equipment, machine tools, materials handling systems, and industrial production equipment.
My primary job is a structural analyst, and basically what that means is I look at a part that a design engineer has designed, and I determine what the loads are on the part as far as seeing if it'll break or not. And then I go through, engineering theory, basically, to determine, how to resolve the loads and to see what the maximum stress levels are.
The work of mechanical engineers varies by industry and function. Specialties include applied mechanics, design engineering, heat transfer, power plant engineering, pressure vessels and piping, and underwater technology. They also design tools for other engineers to use in their work.
When I was in 7th grade, I was in a program that was called Junior Engineering Technical Society, which is JETS, and that's sponsored by CABES. And what that program does is it takes like middle school and high school students and exposes you to an engineering environment. You meet with someone that works in industry and you just work on projects and programs, and it was really interesting. And so, by the time I got to college, I said, well, this is something that I think I want to study, because of the, there's so many various things you can go into in engineering, and a lot of them are very interesting.
As the broadest engineering discipline, the mechanical profession extends across many interdependent specialties. Many mechanical engineering jobs are in defense-related industries or the space program.
Mechanical engineers might go into the auto industry. A lot of them do that. Work for one of the automakers. Mechanical engineers might be in the power industry, work at a power plant, utility companies, things like that. You can work in an environment where you do support work as far as like CAD work or things like that. You can work in, I guess, a lot of manufacturing environments. They all use mechanical engineers. The aerospace industry.
Engineers supervise production in factories, determine the causes of breakdowns, and test manufactured products in order to maintain quality control. Some work in engineering management or technical sales, where an engineering background enables them to discuss products' technical aspects and assist in planning its installation or use. Others work in production operations, maintenance, or in administration.
Wherever things need to be designed, you need a mechanical engineer. Every company has some technical issues that they need resolved, and they need people who have that kind of training.
Entry-level jobs usually require the completion of a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering from an accredited program. Some education programs of the same title vary considerably in content, so students should investigate curricula and check accreditations before selecting a college. Many students find it takes more than 4 years to complete their degrees.
You have to know the science, and you have to know the math, you have to know the equations in order to solve your problems. So the math is more of a building block.
The employment of engineers in manufacturing should increase as the demand for machinery and machine tools grows and as industrial processes become increasingly complex. Opportunities for mechanical engineers in construction and other services are expected to show significant growth in the future. Typical job duties could include developing improved designs for tools, engines, and machines, conducting research to discover new and better forms of automation, planning and designing electronic controls, and testing equipment to make sure it is safe and effective. Earnings can range between $35,000 and $60,000 or more per year. The recommended education includes a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering from an accredited engineering program. Graduate degrees for teaching or to enhance promotional opportunities are recommended. Participating in continuing education to learn the latest advancements is common practice. The job outlook is good. Openings should result from industry growth and the need to replace those who leave the occupation. For additional information, write to the American Society of Mechanical Engineers, 345 East 47th Street, New York, New York, 10017.